Maybe just to start with, what is your view of the current situation in Zimbabwe?
The current situation is absolutely a huge mess. It's like we should be expecting doomsday very soon. The situation on the ground for ordinary citizens is beyond the 2008-2009 scenarios. The poverty is now so widely spread.
Of late, you've seen that there is a rise of maybe new pressure organizations, new activists, and the traditional civil society that we know seems to have, given up. What do you think is the real problem when it comes to that?
No, but that's good news. That's very good news. As woza, we have always been fighting for real significant social movements to be built in Zimbabwe around issues, not around personalities. And so this is quite exciting to see this development. And I think as woza, we have really fought a long and hard battle to get Zimbabweans to the stage. And we are now confident that this momentum that we are gaining is moving forward. And the momentum is going to be, in a way, shifting the power balance, bringing the power back onto citizens and away from this dictator Mugabe and his regime.
Realistically, Mugabe can only go in 2018 when there are elections. And currently we have, 17, 19, 30 political parties. Do you think we will have a very strong opposition when we get to the elections?
Unfortunately, I think as long as people who call themselves opposition do not go into proper structures, consultations, to develop clear manifestos and a new political dispensation, I'm not confident that democracy will arrive in 2018. However, I think it's not good to say realistically Mugabe can only go in 2018. If you are saying that, you are saying there's no God. Start to agree that the political ruling elite that is there doesn't have any answers. It's an admission. It takes a lot of humility. Once there is that admission, we now need to be able to call in some international, regional instruments. And for me, although we are still far from achieving it, but we need to go into a transition. Transition under independent people, and then take us to 2018. Because these guys who call themselves policymakers, there ain't no policy they're building. There's nothing they're doing except fighting each other.
I've seen you demonstrate a few times or many times, and you've been arrested many times. I have two questions for you. One, when you go straight to the police, do you ever feel like afraid, or is it now in your DNA, you just don't care anymore?
You are always afraid. You are always afraid. But you always have to look forward and not backwards, because the fear is worse if you look backwards. So you have to confront these people. But for me, those people who are police officers, as brutal as they have been, they're still human beings. And as long as they are human beings and there's a guard up there, I can talk to them.
You'll be going to a demonstration in a few minutes' time. Are you ready? Are you prepared to sleep in the police cells today?
I am ready for the demonstration, and wherever the activity, the issue that we are fighting for today will take me. My heart is beating, but I'm ready. And when we start, the slogan woza moya, and we start to sing our songs, I'll forget about the fear, because there'll be numbers of us.